All right, Rafa here, Boricua Sense. This episode is brought to you in part by the good folks at Torombolo. And tonight, we are going to unbox one that has been around now for 3 months, maybe. And I swore that I will stop buying new fragrances. Well, I'm a sucker for a blue aquatic summer scent because I love the DNA. I love that DNA more than I do the winter scents. So we're gonna talk about the somewhat new, well, still new to me, Hawas Malibu. Guillo, esto para ti. Stay tuned. All right, first and foremost, I'd like to ask you guys to like, subscribe, comment, share, post, redo, all the things you love to make these videos great. Now, as you all know, at the end of 2025, Hawas popped out, I think, around 47 to 48,000 flankers of Hawas. Just kidding. But they popped out so many. And frankly, the ones that I can remember, I've sampled Viper, didn't like it. I've sampled Atlantis, not for me. Cobra, I haven't sampled Cobra, but I have enough of what it is inspired or what it's trying to inspire that I'm not really interested unless I see it dirt cheap. And I can't remember the other ones. Verde, I haven't gotten that. I'm really not even interested in that one. But anyway, so I was curious about Malibu. So let's go ahead and talk about it real quick. The main, of course, are sweet, amber, citrus, fruity, powdery vanilla, musky, iris, woody, and aromatic. The top notes are pineapple, orange, and grapefruit. Middle notes amber, orris, and lavender. Base notes tonka bean musk, patchouli, and cashmere. This is supposed to be inspired by Jean-Paul Gaultier, Le Beau, Le Parfum. Well, we also have that Hatlatch Island was also inspired by that. So we have Hatlatch Island right here. Now here's the thing with Hatlatch Island. I've had it for a long time. I wore it once because I was not thrilled with it. It did not blow my skirt up. It just wasn't for me for some reason. I mean, it's not a bad fragrance, but it just really was not for me. And then they came out with Tropical, which here it is right here, which is supposed to be another Le Beau or Jean-Paul Gaultier thing. I enjoyed this one a lot better. So I wore that one more. And then, of course, in that same vein, you had the Lattafa Nausea Intense, which, if I'm not mistaken, is along the same lines of all these Le Beau running around. This one, to my honker, it reminded me of Island, but not, or I can't remember which one. But nonetheless, we're gonna go through all these and basically do a comparison and see what's up with this one. So without any further ado, let's bust this thing open. Okay, the box is your standard Hawas Rasasi box, nothing special, cardboard. I will say this, out of all the Rasasis that I have, I really like all of them. None are bad. You guys are familiar with the bottle. It's super cool, you know, the black, you know, and it kind of goes blue, green, or green. Okay, so you know what's up. So let's see what we got. Okay. All right. All right, now let's go ahead and give Highlight Island a hit because I mean it's been a minute for me at least. Atomizer on these are price rise, which is really cool. Yeah, now I remember why I didn't like it. It was heavy on the coconut. This is already like fading. Okay. All right, let's put these down here. All right, so let's go. Let's give Tropical a hit. Tropical is a little more zesty or brighter. And let's do the top. Whoops, there goes the strip. Latafa's Nadja Intense. Out of all four, this one's got the worst atomizer, but I mean, in the grand scheme of things, who really cares? As long as I get some juice out. Okay. Okay. All right. If you have this, you don't need that. If you don't have this, get this. It all depends on the price, because I'm sure this is cheaper by now because this has been around for a while. This pretty much just came out. I got it really cheap because it had points on my account and blah blah blah, but I didn't pay that much for it. If you don't have either and you're wanting a coconutty fresh alternative that's sweet and it's got a little zing to it, go with that. If you want that LeBeau experience of the heavy, rich type coconut, and if you want projection, if you want something that's going to pop out, these two. And I hate doing that based on this is new to the collection, but this one, it's gonna need to mature a little bit. Hopefully it's gonna change. And I'm here to say this one, in my opinion, did not change. It's the same as the day I got it, and I was never crazy about it, and I'm not crazy about it now either. I think I wore this one time in the summer. That was it. This one I think I wore twice. This one I wore about 3 times. I enjoyed this one the best out of all of these. Or I shouldn't put this one because I didn't have it. Out of all these 3, this is the one I wore more when I was in the mood for that DNA. This is the one I wore more based. You can see a little dent right there. I wore this one more over the summer. This one is gonna have to mature, and when I'm ready for it, I think I'm gonna have to go nuts with the sprays so it pops out more, so you get a little more out of it. So that's my review on Hawas Malibu. I am not crazy about it. It's not a bad scent, but I am not like, oh my god, I'm not. And so there you go. Hope you got something out of this. Yeah, so for the next time, later.